Welcome to the Fully Over It podcast. It is your boy Shad. It is episode 3. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you listening to episode 1, episode 2. Listen to them again if you get bored. I do. I listen. Who doesn't listen to the sound of their own voice? I'm just saying. If you can, like, follow, subscribe. That really helps me out, especially when I'm trying to become an up-and-coming funny comedy podcaster. So we're going to get right into it. First of all, I'm so bummed. I was getting episode 2 ready. I was getting it rendered as I saw what was happening at the Oscars. So for everybody who lives underneath a rock, must be a pretty big rock. I don't know. I have to burp right now because I had some of that orange Fanta. Ignore that. That was rude, but we're going to keep going. So as I'm rendering this episode, I see that Chris freaking Rock is upstate on the stage. He's like, giving a some sort of award away or doing something. I don't know how fully... I wasn't fully watching. I just kind of know the instant of what happened. So anyways, so he says something about Will Smith's wife, basically saying like she has like, it's like a G.I. Jane joke. I'm sorry. And basically, I guess she's struggling with like alopecia, and like this dude Will Smith was laughing, but his wife was not laughing. And he up and changed his whole demeanor. He walked up on stage and you could see like Chris Rock's face kind of just like what the hell? Like what is happening? And he's like, he even said it like, oh, okay. And then this dude Will Smith just smacks the shit out of him and then walks back to Bel Air, sits down literally, and then Chris Rock can't even believe it. He can't even believe it. And this dude Will Smith just says, keep my wife's fucking name out of your mouth. And then obviously Chris Rock, he says, I will. That pretty much ends it. They obviously talked like after he gave away that award to whoever he was giving the award to. He went up to Will Smith, and like talked it out with him. There's a video and footage of that showing that like they did hash it out. But a lot of people are saying that they're like traumatized by it. And I kind of want to like break that down. Now, like, here's the thing. Totally cool. Like if you're traumatized and like you're super sensitive to that type of stuff. But like I'm not. And I'll tell you the reason why. The way I was brought up, the way I was raised is, you talk it out first, right? And from this perspective, this dude Chris Rock has come at Jada before, especially about alopecia, supposedly. It might not be hearsay, but it might be right above hearsay. But it's pretty much a good source. So I think Will Smith, as a good husband, went and did what he had to do to protect his wife's dignity, right? That's what we all want to say. That's how we want to make this, like, right. And I think that's, for the most part, true. But more importantly, this dude Will Smith has been through the wire. Think about how much shit Jada has put Will through. It's ridiculous. Everything with their little entanglement, their red table talk. It just doesn't seem like in favor of Will. And it's not like a thing where I'm like, oh, like he deserves to be like high and mighty. That's not it at all. I mean, they're both in an open marriage. That's a thing, but like, that's not a thing like in a modern world. Like we don't have that, you know what I mean? And if you do, it's very seldom, it's very small. People don't have that modern thinking, it's like a new neo style of dating where you're basically like open. You're like fluid. You don't care. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like spiritual and it all comes back to all that, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, that's their relationship. They have kind of like an obscure one. I mean, the family's obscure, but that's fine. We respect these people. We look up to what they do. They make art, and that's what they are. They're actors, artists, musicians. This is a multi-talented family. So I want to sneeze. Every time I do this podcast, I want to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze anymore. But yeah, for the most part, back to it all. This dude, Will Smith, slapped Chris Rock on national television, and that's crazy. A lot of people were like, oh, is this staged? No, it wasn't staged, and you can see it on Chris Rock's face. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this actually just happened? This is a real thing? Oh my goodness. So yeah, like, I personally think it sucks that it had to happen that way, but it's like, hey, like, I guess in Will Smith's words, love makes you do crazy things. And emotional situations, emotional responses can initiate crazy responses, and in that situation, what I would have done, and what I think anyone should have done, especially if you don't want, because violence isn't the answer. Although I understand it, where I come from, again, like I was saying, if you ask once, you talk it out, and if it keeps happening, then it's like, well, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? And if like the significant other or your family member has disdain to what they're hearing and it's hurting them, sometimes that'll make you do crazy things. That's not anything ordinary, anything but ordinary. Everybody's gonna have that. So again, it goes back to what I said in episode 2. You got to treat people with the respect of, they're not just an actor or a sports athlete, like a musician. Like, they're a human being. They have the same type of like anxieties you do, the same type of problematic, like chaotic bullshit we all go through. You know what I mean? But the only difference is now they have $1 million to either A, make themselves feel better and like get better, or like it's going to make them even worse in the long run because they don't have anybody to like help them with that. You know what I mean? I don't know, whatever that is. But yeah, dude, it's pretty gnarly. I mean, like, it's been on everything. Like, right now I'm recording this episode and every day I'm seeing memes. Every day I'm seeing the gif of literally Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Like, I don't know when that's going to go away, and or if ever. Because here's the thing. When you do it publicly, just like, on the street, and yeah, there's paparazzi, people with cell phones around, like, but when you do it on national television, it's like, whoa. And in my opinion, Will Smith is within his right. He's within his right. He was defending his wife. Everyone wants to say how much of a little bitch he is, and that's fine. You guys can say that. But at the end of the day, would you guys do the same thing for your lady? I mean, granted, like, your lady, has an entanglement with like a kid, and like flies him out and literally like bangs him out while the family's on like a family vacation, like this. And what I'm talking about more specifically, there's a guy named like August or something like that was like I guess like a, how do I explain it? I guess he had like drug issues, so like the family helped him get better. Jada helped him get better, but then after she started banging him, and she would like fly him out to like the like vacations, and like, yo, that's fine, August, my dude, do your thing, good for you, man. Young Money, let's go. I'm not mad about that, but it is kind of weird. Is Jada a witch? Is Jada kind of a witch? Is she one of those like like voodoo people? She just does voodoo on people, like it is kind of weird. She does, like, I don't know if you guys have seen Gotham, but she's very problematic on that show. And and how she's problematic on the show kind of lines up with the way she is in real life. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, she's making the coolest dude on the planet, one of the coolest dudes on the planet, Will Smith, look like a cuck. That is not real. She has to be a witch, dude. Witch bitch. I'm not even trying to be mean. She's not a bitch, but like, you know what I'm saying? Witch bitch. One of those things. Witch bitch. It's not a restaurant. It's a person. And it's, wow. It's not good. You know what I mean? It's the Blair Witch Bitch Project. That's what it is. Starring Jada. Yeah. So, with that being said, I think it's pretty much safe to say that violence is never the answer. But is that really true? Can it be the answer sometimes? I think it can. I think when it comes to defending your honor and your family's honor and your wife's honor, I think it can. Can you choose to take a different approach? Hell yeah. But are you within your right to do what you need to do? Yep, you are, because you have been put through the mud. Speaking on Will Smith's perspective, you have been put through the mud, and your wife has just been shitting on you. There's been memes put about you. Really? Were you really slapping Chris Rock up there, or were you slapping Jada? You know what I mean? I'm going to say it. Other people are saying it, but I'm going to go ahead straight up and say it. Just saying. But I doubt it. I'm just being an asshole. I honestly do think that he was genuine about it, his emotions, But I guess, it happened. We can't really keep going on about it. I just think that it's so crazy how it's so involved in everything. Like, the fact that it's in everything. Like, from Twitter to Instagram to, like, TikTok, everything. Like, the memes and the GIFs and, like, the videos I'm getting are endless. And it's just wild. But hopefully it dies down just for both of their careers. It's just not a good look for either of them, although it'd be justified. So, yeah, like, I hope everything works out for them. And I hope people learn, like, yeah, you're a comedian and, you could say funny things, but don't talk about people's diseases, man. Like there's other ways to be funny. I get it. Like, people go to these things to get roasted, and that's all fine. But it's like, do they really go to this thing? Do they really dish out all the money that they dish out to get roasted? Is that really the thing? No, it's not. And it's like, it's kind of like a mockery, you know, it's kind of fucked up. Like I get it. Like, this is a comedy podcast. Like, I'm down to laugh with you. I'm down to make fun of people with you. But I wouldn't make fun of people for what kind of, like, you know, diseases they have, whether it's alopecia or whether it's something like whack, like you eat hair because you get nervous or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to make fun of you for that. Because I know what it feels like to be made fun of for being bald. What's up? Your boy lost his hair when he was 19. Emotional response. Was I triggered? Yes. Did it bother me? Yes. Am I going to keep going on pretending that it doesn't bother me? Yes. But it does. And that's okay. But at the end of it all, my man is within his right. Personally, imagine if Chris Rock would have fought back. What if they just would have fought on stage? That would have been crazy. That would have been sucky to see. That would have been like, everybody cut, TV broadcast, everything cut. They would have just, and people would have just rushed the stage. Never in our lives we have seen that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But I don't want to keep talking about this too much. It just like blew my mind, like, that it actually happened. That, like, that's something that wasn't fake. But hey, Chris Rock's ticket sales are all the way up, and Will Smith, hopefully you could bounce back from this and you don't get too in trouble from the Oscars. Although I'm kind of on your side, bro. Come for my wife, I'm gonna come for yours, dude. Well, not like come for her. Like, I meant to say like come for you, but like, I don't know. It sounds better if I'm not gonna fuck your wife, dude. I'm just saying. Okay. So let's change of pace a little bit. I want to talk about a little bit of TV. So I watched the second Halo episode. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. This show is shaping up to be one of the better shows I have ever seen, especially when it comes to like sci-fi. I love sci-fi. So like shows like The Expanse, I love The Expanse. To me, honestly, no other show even matters. I do watch that Star Trek Discovery show. It is pretty good. I haven't gotten to like the Picard or anything like that, but anything space, I am all about it. But here's the thing. When it comes to Halo, you got to be able to do it right. You can't like bullshit the show at all because the games are so good. And then there's such a strong following part of these games is like, if you mess it up, if you put these things in like a really bad scenario, like if you pull a season 8 Game of Thrones, man, you're going to have a lot of fans like looking for you, helping to kill you, trying to find you, because this is like, kids grew up playing this game. I remember going to like a place called Youth Venture when I was a kid. It's like a little Bible like church place that the church would buy. They bought like a random, I think it was like a bar at some point or something, but like they like converted it into like an arcade, and like it was like a rec center. There's like a skateboard ramp and stuff in the back, and all this like arcade games, and like you have Bible study and stuff there. It was cool, man. It was cool. So like we would play Halo, the first Halo on Xbox, on the original Xbox with that black clunky controller. And dude, like the fact that, what is it now, like 2022, and when was that? 2001, 2000, when the Xbox, we were playing that shit. So it's been around a long time. So there's a lot of fans that are going to be really pissed if you do it wrong. But for the most part, they're doing it pretty right. I mean, I enjoyed what I saw. The acting is on par. The first episode was more dry. The second episode, in my opinion, was not as dry, but still a little dry. I think at some point that's what it is. They're building the show, and they're just gonna give us full-blown action, full-blown pandemonium. I mean, like in the very beginning we got that, so they gave us a taste of it. That's what they call a taste of the pie, and then eventually we get the full pie. So stick tight. If you are an American Pie fan like me, you understand the reference. I love pie, but not when you're doing what this guy is doing on my left. I'm just saying, you don't need to be doing that. That's disgusting. There's other things you could put your into, you know what I mean? In all reality, like you can put in other things, you know what I mean? I don't know, your girlfriend, find one. There's Tinder, there's Bumble. You can sign up for these things, and they're affordable. Apparently they accept EBT now, so that's cool. You can use your EBT card to get pussy or dick. It's up to you. It's really up to you. But anyways, back to Halo. I'm excited for episode 3. It looks like some stuff is being put together. I'm all about like the slow build up, Because once it hits, and I'm all about it when it comes to hitting. I want it to fully hit. And when it comes to TV shows I've been watching lately, I'm not gonna lie, the Halo show's great. But one thing I was really stoked for was that Moon Knight show. Oscar fucking, is that his name? Oscar Wilde? Is that his name? This guy right here? Yeah, he's cool. I'm gonna be honest. Really good actor. I don't want to give the show away. That's the thing. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to give the show away because it has to do with like the personality and like just, I mean, it kind of like the first episode, it gets you right into it. I love these kinds of shows. They don't play around. They get you in and they leave you there. They don't even get you out. They leave you there. They're like, here you go, enjoy it. Marvel, Kevin Feige, you're welcome. You know what I mean? He just leaves you there. And what are you supposed to do? Not chill, not see what's happening, not pull a Pulp Fiction and just like, no, you're going to. That's what you do. But yeah, phenomenal actor. Basically, he's Moon Knight. I think, here's the thing. I'm not going to like fully pretend like I know who the fuck Moon Knight is. Like, I know it's a dude who's got split personalities. And like there's this like Egyptian demigod who is like possessing him. That's dope. I'm all about it. Anything that's like Greek god, Roman god, Norse god, Egyptian god, I'm all about the gods. Tell me about them, dude. You want to talk about some gods? I'll tell you about some gods. You know, they talk about the Ennead, which is like basically the Justice League of gods, all the cool gods. They're just like homies and they're just like throwing up gang signs for no fucking reason, just throwing up gang signs. You know what I mean? Just totally looked out dudes for no reason. That's what they're doing. That's who they are. And that's okay. And they're accepted. You know, the people are worshiping them. You know? So lean with it, rock with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. I am on a sick one. Let's talk about something, okay? I'm going to be honest. The Ford Bronco. The new one. Ugh. Disgusting. It's the grossest thing I've ever seen. No, I heard that they have a $60,000 to $80,000 price tag. Why? You can get a Tesla. You can get a BMW. You can get a fucking Mercedes. You can get an Audi. You can get any other fucking car but that car. Why? Why would you get that car? Who hurt you in your life? Do you feel like it's fun? Do you feel like it's fine? Do you want to just drive a dumb car while everybody drives cool cars? I don't want that for you. And I don't think you want that for you. So do not buy that car. I don't want to even say do not, because what if they give me a free one? I'll drive it and I'll be all about it. But deep down in my heart, in my truest of hearts, I'll know that it's not meant to be. That I'm just living a lie. But if I'm going to get it, please get it to me in like a navy green color with a black interior, and black and red rims would be fantastic. Thank you. All-terrain tires. Shameless promotion. Let me take it. We'll put a Ford logo on it. Oh, wait, there is. We'll put a Fully Over It podcast logo on it. Meanwhile, are we fully over the Ford Bronco, or are we fully all about the Ford Bronco? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm fully not about it. Now, the old school Ford Broncos, you know, the one that you would get and you would get laid in, that was tight. I wasn't born in the 80s, but if I was, I would have gotten laid in that. I would have had that. I would have been like, Daya, Baba, can you buy me a Ford Bronco? And they would have been like, what is Ford Bronco? What type of car is this, huh? I buy for you. Typically how it went. It's kind of the give and take relationship that I had with my parents. It is what it is. But with that being said, dude, don't buy that fucking car. You can buy a way cooler car. You can get a Tesla for that. You can get a Tesla apparently that goes like almost 400 miles on a charge. I almost said a tank. Look at me. Sorry, Elon. Also, what kind of a name is Elon? You know what I mean? And what kind of a name is... Yeah, what kind of a name is Elon? I feel like that dude is literally an alien. And that's fine. He could be an alien. He's cool. I like him. He's doing a lot. That little Starlink thing with the satellites. Went to a wedding one time and people were like, "Oh my God, there are UFOs in the sky. Look at those. So weird." And I'm like, nope, guarantee you that is Starlink. And what do you know? They Googled it. They were able to pull it up. I got a burp. That was bitch made. Yeah, they pulled it up. And apparently, guess what? It was Starlink. I was right. It wasn't UFOs. Not saying they're not real. I'm a Tom DeLonge kind of guy. I like Tom DeLonge. I follow Tom DeLonge. Aliens exist, bro. I get it. But that wasn't aliens. That was just our science. That was our ingenuity. Big words, big words. So, Ford Bronco, fully all about it or fully over it? I'm fully over it. Let me know. You know, also that Morbius movie came out. It's not that good. I saw the review. Honestly, even before I saw the review, I looked at those trailers. I really want to like Jared Leto. I want something good to happen for Jared Leto. But I kind of just want to tell him, your movies is not really doing so well, my man. Apparently, he did not do good. Apparently, they gave it a 5 out of 10. They said that Blade 3 was better. Blade 3. Not 2, not 1. 2 was 3 was bad. So to say that it was like 3 and that 3 was slightly better, I'm slightly like, ugh, poor Jared Leto. They made him to the Joker too. That's so awkward. Why would you make him the Joker? Give him like green hair like normal. That's fine. But then you gave him like a grill, like he's from like up like some like from like Bronx or some shit. Like he's from like the hood. Like, bro, like why would you do that? He's not from the boroughs. He's not from the 5 boroughs, bro. Why are you doing that? You know? They should have just left Harley Quinn in there by herself, and she should have just handled all of it. Jared Leto? I mean, the guy's 50 years old. He's gorgeous. That's fine. But, bro, Jared Leto? That's who you want? We don't want that, dude. We're fully over it. Jared Leto. I'm not even giving them the poll, bro. I'm not going to do it. We're just fully over it, bro. Just chill. Stop making dumb movies. Go write some sick songs in 30 seconds to Mars, dude. Okay? You and 5 Seconds of Summer, y'all need to just get together and just do a tour forever. Because your names, they work together. So, I don't know. Jared Leto, you're the man. But at the same time, your movies suck, bro. Even Requiem for a Dream, I'm going to be honest. That movie was good because it was a cult movie. It was good for what it was. But it's intense. I tried watching it now. I had traumas. So I can't watch it. It's pretty intense. So yeah. Also, Machine Gun Kelly. Bro, enough with the pink, bro. Enough. Please. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I can't keep sticking up for you as an artist if you acting dumb. You know what I mean? Like, just act normal. Act right. Like, keep your style, but less pink. Can you just go jet black? Just go jet black, bro. Look goth. I'll go goth. I'll go full goth. I'll go goth with you. I'll paint my nails. I don't care. Okay? I won't paint my face because I don't do blackface. That's fucked up. And you know it. You know it. Jimmy Fallon.